What's cracking, everybody, and welcome to a very special first episode of the Shipwreck Show. Gentlemen, give us a hand. Give us a hand. We're doing it.
I'm giving hands.
Microphone, speaking it up.
Yep, exactly.
Hands.
I am one of your co-hosts here today, Ernell Pearson, alongside the five-star man, Devin Stanford.
Hello.
Hello, with a truly in your mouth.
Hello.
You like stop and pause.
Hello.
Hello.
You, like stop
Hello.
as like,
Right.
deer in the headlights motion. That was
Hello.
Devin, which flavor is that exactly?
Dude, it is the strawberry lemonade, which in my opinion is the best lemonade one because strawberry lemonade bucks.
The
That shit's
Isn't that
busted.
can as big as it looks?
Oh, he's got a tall boy one. It's
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not.
Oh yeah,
it's
no,
not.
this is
Damn.
It's not
This
just a tall
is
boy. That's
a-
a tall, thick boy right there.
yeah, this is a 24-ounce can.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus, that is, you got
Cheers to
two
you,
of those.
dude.
Yeah, two of those.
We're in
Hey,
for a
it's
night.
Thirsty Thursday, am I right?
Oh my
Dude,
God.
yeah, they're two for $5 at the corner store next to my house.
That's fair. That
Two
is
for
fair.
$5.
That
That's
is a
pretty-
good deal.
That's a pretty good price. That other voice that you're hearing is my little Thai peanut. It's Xander.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Just call him a Thai peanut.
My little Thai peanut. He's my little Thai peanut. That's who he is now.
It
That's who
works.
he is
It
now.
works.
Yeah. That's who he
All
is.
right,
you know?
we got the screaming Polynesian and the little Thai peanut now.
That's what
We need
that's what
food
we're at
names
here.
for these two.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like see, me and Xander have this wavelength between us that is only met with Asian food. Like let's just be
Mhm.
very clear here. Like it's like I will eat pad thai any day of the week, and I'm sure Xander would eat Filipino or Hawaiian food any other day of the week.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But we're
Guys, me
also
too.
along. Wait, what? Devin, what were you gonna say? What'd you say?
I said, guys, me too. That's my love for Asian food.
But we're also
Mine's just
alongside
food.
the Crimson Chin, Garrick Eakin, that voice that y'all just heard underneath all that. Garrick, hi, baby.
What's up?
What's
It's
up?
your boy,
It's your
Skinny
boy.
Penis.
What? Oh, this is already wild.
I love it,
Yeah.
dude. I love it. Garrick, what is that? What is that in reference to? What are you referencing to here? You
Dude,
know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's just.
It was like a
I'm
Vine
pretty sure
video. or
It's a
TikTok
Vine.
video.
I'm pretty sure it's Rip Vine, by the way, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's a Vine.
He's just like, hey, yo, what's up?
It's your boy.
Skinny penis.
Okay. Yeah, because here's the deal. I miss Vine so goddamn much. I miss it like every day
Dude.
of my life because TikTok doesn't quite hit the spot the way Vine did.
It doesn't fill the void. It doesn't, like, not really the same way. It's like its own thing, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
The weirdest part was Vine sold out for like that. It was like that short-lived quiz app. Like they would host a live like trivia night kind of deal or whatever, and anyone who had the app, they could go on at the same time and like answer the questions and stuff like that, and you could actually win like a cash prize. But it's like doled out through all the winners, so you'd have like maybe like $1,000 cash prize, and then like 50 plus winners, and so you get like 25 cents. Cool. That's not actual math, but still.
Can we talk
Quick
about how
math.
for the past 20 seconds, Devin, like, so for our audio listeners here, okay? For the past 20 seconds, Devin was moving so still. I couldn't tell if his camera was like frozen or not. The only way I could tell was because of his fan in the background. Like if it was not for
Dude, he
his
does that
fan,
a lot. Yeah, I always have to look at the
Yeah.
fan. I always have
Yeah,
to,
that's
he'll literally just sit there just like
He's doing it right now, asshole.
he mastered. Devin mastered.
Okay,
the art.
Drax the Destroyer.
I'm standing completely still. Where were you? What were you
Like,
so
move
zoned
completely
in
still.
on over there,
I'm
Devin?
invisible.
You,
My mom just sent me an apartment to check out.
oh, very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
Yeah.
What area? What area was it? Is it one that you're like
Southwest
interested
Portland.
in?
Southwest
so-
Portland off of Barber.
Okay,
you
that's
know?
not bad. That's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
It could be better. It could be better. As what's his face in Wonder Woman would say, it's good.
Well, I mean, it is much closer to my work, to be fair.
That is fair. That is fair.
That is fair, dude.
And
Yeah.
Now, here's one thing I want to point out too is before we started this, we had this very gross moment with Garrick's camera before we start on here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my house is fucking haunted, I guess.
I'm like terrified it's gonna happen again, and like this time it's gonna. So okay, for this is off camera, off recording. I know, right? So nobody listening or watching at home is gonna be able to know this. But we were setting up for the show, and Garrick's camera turned off out of nowhere as he was in like the restroom or something, or grabbing a drink or some shit. And so it was just Garrick's chair with Grogu behind. Just staring violently into me, Xander, and Devin's souls from yes, Devin, like that. And then Garrick's camera turned off. It turned back on, and the three of us silently had the same thought process where I could tell by the looks on our faces where we were all like, that was really creepy, but none of us wanted to acknowledge it. None of us wanted to acknowledge it, and so I
we're
just
not gonna say it out loud. That makes it real.
I just.
Yeah, we're also not gonna talk about that figure standing behind Garrick right now.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Yep.
No, you can't be doing that shit for the next hour and a half. You gotta cut that off right now.
Oh my
Would
god!
you just look at it,
Rosie O'Donnell's right behind me, isn't she?
Oh god.
Ooh. Guys, I want to tell you something that's just like off topic, real quick. So I've been having Austin.
Wait, what
Evans
topic?
Whatever.
Actually, speaking of which, because this is a Shipwreck Show where once a week 4 of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the 7 Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding that wave, you can be a part of the show by submitting questions and topics to tinyurl.com/GKSubmissions. But you can also support us by following Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the details and description section just below in order to get updates when new episodes go live on podcasts and video services everywhere. Devin, what topic do you want to talk about? What were you bringing up, my friend?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was watching Austin Evans, the tech like dude on YouTube, and he bought a cheap gaming PC off of Amazon, and when he fired it up, instead of it having the name of your motherboard and everything right there,
Okay,
it just said motherboard across the screen. I just thought it was kind of funny. All it said was just motherboard. And then it went
This is the technology of the future.
just motherboard, and then he immediately got blue screened.
Where
Oh my God.
where is it in the world that they have like there's some country in the world, I can't remember if it was like Canada or like Sweden or some shit, but like they have like their items all just like all generically branded, like milk doesn't have like a company, it's just milk like on the carton. Have you guys seen this?
Not a carton, it's a bag.
Okay, that was one example, but
in the Midwest they do have bagged milk, bro. It's a thing.
No, okay, for sure. I'm not denying that. I'm talking about like the generic branded item, like grocery store items. There's some country in the fucking world, I can't remember where it was, but there's some place in the fucking world where they have like potato chips don't have a company, like a brand. It just says potato chips, and everything's just like in black and white. Like all the like the bags and like the packaging, it's just all in black and white. I don't know what country that is, but it sounds like dystopian as fuck. Like I'm saying,
Dude,
Yeah, it sounds like
cartoon.
it sounds like it'd definitely be like Norway or something like that.
Did you say cartoon, Garrick?
Yeah, dude, like where like you're like the cartoon characters in the grocery store and everything's just generic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a reach?
No, I think that makes sense because my thought process at first, like when you said, I was like, wait, what cartoon would that? What is he even like thinking about in that sense? But I
was
see
thinking
where
of
you
like SpongeBob, like Squidward in the grocery store looking for canned bread, and it was just canned bread.
Yeah.
I thought because I was focused on the black and white part when you said that, so I was like, is he talking about like Steamboat Willie, like Mickey Mouse, like old school Mickey Mouse cartoons? Is that what he's wanting?
I mean, my mind kind of went to like Tom and Jerry.
Oh, okay, but a SpongeBob episode though, I'm riding that wave a little bit. Like SpongeBob, everything's just blatantly branded motherboard.
Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect it to be. Like it's fucking ridiculous. That would make me uncomfortable. I don't know what I would know what to do without brands being shoved in my face all day.
That's a good point. I mean, like, what would I do if my fleshlight wasn't branded?
What?
Could you imagine how like desensitizing that would fucking be though?
What, the
Potato
fleshlight
chips.
or the branding thing?
Cheese.
I
No.
mean, kind of both. Hold on. Wait.
Let's go back. What brand is it?
Yeah, I'm
what
curious.
brand
I was
is it
just
at?
like,
Fleshlight. That's the brand. That's who makes them. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
I'm not gonna fact check because I don't.
Devin,
want
can
that
you-
on
can you
there.
fact check
No,
that?
I'll just take
this
your
is
word
a
for it.
this is a plead the fucking
No?
fifth
Okay,
kind of
fine.
moment, my guy.
I will
No
fact
support
check.
here.
I guess I'm the only one who doesn't have a partner that gives a fuck, I guess. But wait, actually, no, I don't want a virus. I don't want a virus. Oh my God. That is it.
That's why I said I was like, I'm just gonna take your word for it. I'm not even gonna look that up.
Bro,
Well, let's
if I
just
spoke anything sex life related on this podcast,
let's just okay.
would
Is a
just-
fleshlight a sex life or lack thereof? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey man,
Those are facts. Those are facts.
into.
I do.
Yo.
That's fair. Devin, what do you got?
My
What was
mom
that?
just found a house.
Okay, how much is it? How much is it?
It's a $2,300 a month, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Oh, that's not bad for Portland.
Yeah,
for
1,200
Portland.
square foot.
Mhm.
No, but where's the house? Where's the location of the house?
Right
It's in
next to
Milwaukee.
mine.
In Milwaukee, off
Oh.
of Park.
That price for Milwaukee?
Oh.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wouldn't that be
That's-
pretty far from work?
It's really nice. No.
No, you could take I-5.
No?
Just.
Oh no, I just
Oh,
go through
yeah.
Selwood. I would just go through Selwood.
Oh,
Go
okay, yeah,
over
fair
off.
enough.
Yeah.
I thought for a second
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh, I'll take 84. I'm like, you out of your fucking
Yo.
mind?
Dude,
What?
this house is nice.
Oh my God, Devin, we're not talking about your goddamn houses real quick. Boys, are y'all ready for a question here? We got a lot of submissions, all right? So on Monday, I put out a bunch of posts that were like, all right, look, we're about to do some new content for GK. I need y'all to just throw me whatever bonkers, ridiculous shit that y'all are potentially wanting us to fucking talk. So I got a good collection of some questions and discussions here for us today. And the main one first that we're going to be talking about, our headlining question, one would say, comes from Simone Riley, who asks, you guys just played Back for Blood. Of all of good Kraken, which of you is least likely to survive a zombie attack? And how would all of you go about surviving?
Oh.
So are we voting? Are we?
Yeah.
I think we yeah. So who all of GK between us four, Chase, Josh, I'd say Raven. You know, like let's just go down the fucking list here, right? Who is least likely to survive? There's arguments that could be made. There's arguments that could be made, right? I want to start with who,
Devin.
I would argue that the most likely to survive would be Xander, strictly because military training. Sure, right.
Let's go.
I'll buy that.
Okay. Now, least likely, I would have to say it's a tie between me and Garrick.
Yeah, dude, same.
Like, I love you guys, but I was
We're
gonna
dead
say
as
Garrick.
fuck.
I was gonna say Garrick. I'm sorry.
No,
you know
I
the
was
way-
gonna say
you know
me.
the way
I
it-
just didn't want to. I didn't want to gaslight myself.
but the only way that it's gonna happen though is because it's gonna happen because you're helping somebody else. Because you're that kind of guy.
Oh.
I don't think that's how
dude.
Garrett goes out. I think Garrett goes out because he's unsuspectedly attacked. Like, unsuspectedly. Garrick's the one who's like, I gotta take a piss really bad right now, but he didn't check his corner.
I'm gonna die in like the most embarrassing way. Like I'm squatting over a fucking hole, taking a shit, and
Damn.
it's just gonna be like arrow from like 150 yards away. I never.
I thought higher of you than that. Just saying. Just saying.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't think highly of myself. That's another conversation,
I mean,
though.
that's fair.
Because see, here's my deal is
Cheers.
that I don't. Here's my deal, right? Is that like, if we're talking solo, the rules are a little bit different, okay? Because if me and Chase were together, we would arguably survive the entirety of a zombie attack. Okay, me and Chase together as a team, because we're both hulking beasts of men, all right, and we both love to fight. So it's like we'd be down for the struggle, you know what I'm saying? But it also depends on the variable of what type of zombie are we talking.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
Ooh.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
'cause if this is 28
walkers
days later,
versus runners sort of thing.
Exactly. If this is like 28 days later, we're all fucked, right? Realistically.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
yeah.
really.
If 28 days later, none of us
Easy.
make it past a week.
Mhm.
It doesn't even matter who.
Yeah,
who
you gotta
dies
be.
first, who-
You gotta have like heavy munitions and just be on watch constantly, rotation. Like you gotta be on your fucking shit to get through that one.
Right.
Flashbacks.
to back for blood? What? Flashbacks to what? What do we?
No, flashbacks
Hot
is just
shit.
like being on watch constantly, just like fucking,
yeah,
go. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, barracks watch. I see you. I've had homeboys tell me about how much that is the worst thing ever. What do you got, Devin?
The type of zombie apocalypse I would prefer out of anything.
Oh, because you get
Walking
that
Dead.
preference.
I'm just saying, we can all give a preference right now. If
Okay,
it was
okay.
to be anything, I would want it to be the Walking Dead style zombies because those things are dumb as fuck and they're slow as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was my choice, I wouldn't have a zombie attack at all. But sure, like
I mean, yeah,
my
I'm saying,
my
if
zombies
we're
are
in
teddy
that
bears.
situation, if we're in that situation, you know what I mean?
Where we get to choose. I mean, like
not what we get to choose, but what we would prefer. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want the Walking Dead ones. They're the easiest ones to kill.
I mean, okay, because the Walking Dead ones are not quite as much different than like Resident Evil zombies, right? Outside of like the liquors and like the specialties.
You don't have to deal with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If we're talking,
Yeah,
just,
I don't need fucking Nemesis roaming around. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
Now, do you guys have individual like plans for like impending zombie attacks?
Yes.
Like,
yes, I do actually.
I did.
I do have a
did.
place.
hold on, I want to start with Xander here. You said did.
So
Was this
So back in
stoked
my last
out by
unit-
the current zombie attack? What happened here?
so back in my last unit, we actually had this discussion, like what would we do if there was a zombie apocalypse? And it was very easy because we were out in the Florida Keys. There's bridges that lead to us. Fucking knock out the bridges that like right off the gate. All this other shit. But now that I'm in a new area, I have no fucking clue. Actually, now that I think of it, where I'm at right now in Cape Cod, there are just bridges, so we can knock those out too. So might be the same plan.
Okay.
Just isolate the islands.
Okay.
There's a
okay.
couple places like that around here, actually.
We are the city of bridges. That's,
There you go.
that is an option. That is an option. What about you, Garrick? You're real quiet about this zombie thing here. I feel like
Dude, I didn't.
He's nervous about that
So
zombie right
here's
behind him.
the thing. I'm gonna fucking.
Is it a zombie or is it Pyramid Head?
No,
I think it's Pyramid Head.
No, it's Grogu. He's
Oh,
chilling.
fuck.
But dude, the thing
Arguably
is
worse.
like my initial plan would to be like to hook up with my cousin Storm because like he lives with me first and foremost, and
You're
former
gonna sleep
Marine,
with
so
your
I'm just
cousin?
like,
That's weird.
cool. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
What are
This
you
took a
doing,
turn.
Step bro?
This took a turn.
No, I said hook up. You said sleep, man. Don't put those words in my mouth.
Listen.
Don't
Are
do
they
that
not
to me.
the same fucking
You need to
thing?
put something
They
else in your mouth, apparently.
Get your mind out of the gut. We're having an adult conversation here about the zombie apocalypse.
Apparently now
You
about
over
fucking
here,
our
yeah.
cousin.
So basically, I want
leave
to
it-
move off of his
Apocalypse.
military training and hope I don't die early on. That's basically my whole
Yeah,
plan.
no,
That's it. That's all I got.
I get that 100% because my brother, same thing. He's coming with me because he was in the
Yeah,
army and everything.
So just you
Also-
buddy, who's like,
He's a fucking tank and he could deadlift like 600 pounds. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know did any of you guys read the zombie survival guide?
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
So the zombie
I
survival
haven't,
guide.
no.
Okay, you should. It's dope. It's a dope read. Zombie survival guide talks about a lot of different options and routes that you should take. So I have actually a very thorough plan about what to do in the event. I have it all mapped the fuck out, right? So first off, my brother is a cop. Not proud of it. He knows I'm not proud of it. Secondly, one of my best friends growing up is a Marine, and us three had coordinated this entire plan about how I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll hang out with you guys. I'm totally fine with that. Our mom has a Hummer, like, fucking war machine, okay? Now, our game plan is to navigate our way to the Oregon coast, which we would be able to find a small ship and use that ship to make our way to an oil rig. Because in the event of a zombie attack, the workers of an oil rig are going to evacuate to go home and see their families, right? So an oil rig, which has food and water and heat and lots of wonderful things for living on an oil rig, is the most viable option in order to survive, because zombies aren't going to suddenly learn how to swim in the ocean to get into the oil.
They'll fucking get eaten if they go swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're fucked.
And then
we're
you got
fucked.
zombie sharks.
What? That's
Zombie
an odd
sharks?
hypothetical.
Zombie sharks, dog.
Why?
You're trying to say they won't get infected eating a zombie?
Why are they eating us? Oh, are you saying like in the event that zombies know how to swim? Is that what you mean?
Exactly. Or yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, at
That's
that point,
zombie
my
sharks.
plan is moot. You know, but like I would have hoped. You know, do you
It's
guys
the
have
Meg.
like so Xander has an elaborate plan, but Garrick and Devin, do you guys have an elaborate plan? Or like
I do. Yeah, I do.
Nope, not really. Honestly, I'm just hoping the zombie apocalypse
keep
doesn't
on
happen.
swimming.
Man.
I have
Yeah.
a friend. I have a friend with 50 acres out in the middle of a national, like almost like a national forest, essentially out towards the coast. And it's a hunting grounds as well. It has a river that goes through it. It has a big fence that goes around it, and it's got cabins on it, and it's secluded, and it's on like 52 private acres and everything.
Now listen, okay, I'm no zombie expert, but if there's anything I learned about the Walking Dead, that the forest is like the worst place to hang out. Zombie apocalypse. Would I be wrong to say that? Like I feel like a forest is a bad place for a zombie attack.
I don't know. I feel like
Wait, why
realistically,
though?
I feel like realistically, the cities would be the worst places to be.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll find second worst.
Definitely.
I mean, we'll still probably have to deal with them, but they'll be defenses.
Yeah.
They'll
Okay.
be defenses.
Yeah, Garrick, what did you say a second ago?
Oh, I was like, why? What was your thought process like behind why forests would be extra dangerous? in a
Well, I mean,
zombie
like,
apocalypse?
nothing's to say that zombies would stay in the city, right? So they would obviously make their
That's
way
true.
out into the forest, and especially if you're thinking like locally around the Portland area and even outside of the Portland area going towards the coast, there's still people that go there, so there's still gonna be zombies no matter what you do, and they're gonna, wait around, stuff like that. And most important key here is that during a zombie attack, you want to be able to have a wall to put your back to, so you don't have to worry about watching your back everywhere. And the entire forest is just an open area. You know
There's
what I mean?
a river.
But you just said
There's
that
a-
zombies can swim.
I didn't say they could. I said in the event.
my
that's
bad.
true.
My bad. Yeah. Okay.
It was a
Okay.
hypothetical for our hypothetical.
Well, see, what I would think is that the cities would be still infested with most of the zombies for a good chunk of time, because that's where that's where most of the population resides. That's where most of the zombies are going to be looking for people, looking for food,
Right.
essentially. Where I would say maybe it wouldn't be in maybe like 6 months at the least, when zombies start going into the less populated areas like forests and stuff like that.
Gotta think
because
about this
those
too.
cities are already.
Zombies are undead. Let's say they're undead, right?
Yeah.
You got to think about decomposition.
Decomposition.
Yeah, I can't say a word.
Decomposing. You can just call it.
Yeah, they can decompose. So it's not like they're going to be around forever. The virus or the infection will be around maybe forever, but just in general, like the major population of whatever turns would not be around forever.
Okay, so
They could decompose over time.
if you remember
You know
in
what
the
I mean?
zombie survival guide, they explained that it takes about 12 months for a human body to fully decompose enough that they would not be able to walk, right? So you have to survive for 1 year. 1 year. Let's take that with what it is, right? We're not dealing with 28
Right.
days later zombies. We're dealing with just regular, good old fucking Walking Dead zombies, right? We'll entertain Devin.
Oh yeah, the good old.
the good old days. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with that. We gotta survive for a year. Okay. The 4 of us are in a fucking cabin in the woods. Okay. Garrick is probably gonna die soon.
That's a whole nother movie.
Garrick's
The first one to go.
Garrick's, I wish my cousin was here. Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Damn, why y'all got it out for
Christ.
me?
I mean, I don't. I thought nothing but high of you tonight.
I love you, Garrick. You know I love you. Did Xander's lights
Fuck you
change?
too, buddy.
I didn't listen. I'm on a roll tonight. I brought up flashlights.
You're the only one that thinks that.
Got him.
That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, I think we can all agree that Garrick is the least to survive. Is that kind of what
I'm
we?
sorry.
Yeah, I get it. I'm dying. I'm dying early on. I've accepted it.
Like I feel like after the information we've gotten about Raven recently, Raven would do just fine. Like,
Yeah,
Raven
absolutely.
would with that medieval.
They have swords. They have swords.
Yeah.
Swords.
Swords, and now Xander's gonna get Raven a crossbow. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get Raven a claymore. I feel like a claymore is right up Raven's alley. You know what I mean? Imagine Raven holding a claymore. Like imagine that. 3 times the size of Raven's body.
I will say I immediately thought of like a claymore that you plant in the ground, face towards enemy. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. And then I'm like, oh, Final Fantasy. Gotcha.
I said medieval armory, and Sandy thought I was talking about it.
Right.
Semtex.
I got a question for you guys.
What?
All right. If you are secluded on an island,
Okay.
for let's say 5 years.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a long time.
2. All right. 2 video games, 2 movies,
okay,
and 2 foods. That's it for 5 years. Go.
Okay, so
none of that. I'm only focusing on the food.
Yeah, that's
There's
yeah,
no guarantee there's electricity on this fucking island. And if there's electricity on the island, then it's a fucking vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's burn through the answer to this because I want to get to some reader questions here. But so 2 games, 2 foods, and what else?
Let's just do 2 foods. You get 2 foods. 5 years.
2 foods. Who wants to go first? Who has an answer already? I have to think on this.
Xander. I think Xander does.
Okay, Xander, what are your 2
bananas
foods?
and almonds?
Okay. Oh, you're narrowing it down to the exact ingredients. Okay.
Xander's like, I'm a survivalist. Okay, like Xander's on his because bananas and almonds are high in protein for the almonds, right? Like you get the electrolytes and that you need from the bananas, the potassium from the bananas. There's lots of stuff that benefit these 2 things, right?
Fuck.
Right?
We shouldn't have let him go first because now I just want that just off of logic.
Who else has that? Who else has an answer? I have to think about mine. I don't know.
See, I had an answer, but then I was thinking about it, just like, okay, are we assuming we have the ingredients and the means to cook whatever it is that I want to bring? And like but immediately I was just like, top ramen.
Yeah, I mean,
just 5 years supply of top ramen.
It's
like
Devin's
chicken, half
question.
beef, so I can mix it up.
It's Devin's question. Devin, what are the parameters of this? Like, do we have options?
Dude,
Like,
so I was almost thinking like a dish almost. Like I was almost thinking in the means of like, how about a taco? And like, you know what I mean?
So
like
in this
that was my first
hypothetical
thought too.
In this hypothetical, we know we're being sent to an island, so we get to plan ahead of what our nourishment is for the next 5 years, and that's the only thing they can continue to ship to this island every day for 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking!
I'm still sticking with bananas and almonds.
Macaroni and cheese, bro.
Yeah,
sure.
I love how Xander still is like, yeah, banana and almonds.
You guys got so
I'm
deep.
sticking with bananas and almonds because I
supposed to
just
be
started
like,
going
blah,
to the
blah,
gym today again
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm getting really soft in the middle.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if I had the opportunity to go to a fucking island for 5 years, Yeah, fuck it. Just do it. Bananas and almonds. I don't have any other choice. I'm about to be fucking just shredded.
Shredded.
It's
I
just
would-
eat this or don't live anymore.
I would say
Alright.
ass and fried
Yep.
shrimp.
Add some fresh. Well, you could get
You
shrimp.
fucking would, dude.
You could get shrimp on the island if you think about it.
That's what I was thinking. Because like, if I wanted extra, like, if I wanted like an actual meat protein, I'll just go out and fucking fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
smart.
that's a fair
smart.
point. That's a fair point. But if we had the option, though, why would you wouldn't need to do that? You know what I mean?
Listen, man, I am a self-proclaimed masochist. I prefer to take the long road.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be really lazy and just say what I was originally gonna say.
Okay.
I want some fucking
Well.
carne asada tacos.
Christ.
This is a vacation for Devin.
Yeah, it is. And some fucking chicken pad thai.
Oh, Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go.
Hey,
Let's go.
yeah. Mine would be shrimp pad thai. Shrimp pad thai is my joint.
Yeah,
Actually,
shrimp
no,
pad
I'm
thai.
sorry. The squid
Yeah.
pad thai is my
Well,
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I like chicken pad thai a lot because I like putting a lot of spicy peanut sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? And it goes
With
really
our little-
good
with
with
our
the
little-
Wow,
chicken.
spicy peanut sauce. Wow, damn.
Yeah. I don't know the fucking shit. Hey, you know what? Just so everybody knows, I am stoned. Okay.
And with that said, we'll move into our first tier of our questions, y'all. So I want you guys to pick here. Okay. We have two options for tier 1. We have
All right.
talking either glitches in the Matrix or best fast foods.
I'm intrigued by the Matrix.
I'm intrigued, but I almost kind of want to talk about fast foods for obvious reasons.
That's just because you're stoned and hungry.
I'm kind of with Devin on the fast foods thing, but for similar reasons. So
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're outvoted here. It's 2-1. So we're gonna go with the fast foods ones. All in favor, say aye. Aye, lit. Let's do it. All right. So this question comes from Michael Uhlinger. Asked, the most heated debates I've ever been in have been about the best fast foods of each category, burgers, tacos, etc. So with that said, I'm going to assume the question here is, what are the best fast food foods?
So what are we talking here? I want to get, because like I know a lot of people, they try and rope like something like Five Guys in with fast food, but I consider that more like a legit restaurant.
No,
even
that's
though
fast
they're-
food.
No.
That's
Okay,
really-
hold on. As someone who is a food industry manager before, places like Five Guys are what's called fast casual. Okay, they're in between fast food and sit down restaurant. That does exist. I would still categorize that as fast food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just had
So
it.
I'm just trying to
last
get the
week.
parameters on what we consider fast food for this discussion.
For sure. So let's start with burgers. What is the best burger joint?
Okay. I am going to say Hardee's / Carl's Jr.
Okay.
Yep.
A part of me wants to agree, but I feel like there's better.
yeah,
I just like for my perspective, like for fast food, I don't even think Burger King touches them. McDonald's burgers obviously suck ass.
Sure.
Like there's
Sure.
Probably some of the worst burgers you can get.
I agree.
I think like if I was to if I really was to pick another one, it would probably be Wendy's.
Okay.
Wendy's isn't bad.
Wendy's is not
They
bad
got-
as far as being a shitty burger is concerned. Yeah.
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 But I still think Carl's Jr. is better because, dude, that freaking that spicy guacamole burger that they do
Mhm.
with the double patty and the
Mhm.
peppered bacon. Oh,
Yeah.
that thing
yeah.
is delicious.
I can't choose that because I've actually never had Hardee's or Carl's Jr. So
Yeah,
Really?
that's fair.
So that's-
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
pretty
never had
fire.
that.
It's pretty fire. If
It's
you
pretty-
ever see
it's-
one,
it
you should
is.
try it.
It is pretty
Yeah.
good. It is
all the
pretty
more
good.
reason
They
to come
have
visit
really
you guys.
good. They have really good like chicken club sandwiches too.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
Well, if we're considering Five Guys, I would honestly say Five Guys personally.
Not for me, dude. I just got a burger from them like last week, and it was the mushiest, soggiest piece of shit burger I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I've never had
this.
that.
I told
Sounds
Ernell
delicious.
about this. It was the worst burger I've had in recent memory.
To be
Let's see
fair,
here.
Devin's been struggling real hard with his fast food orders, like through Uber Eats and stuff lately. I
remember.
feel
Oh,
really
dude, like
bad.
that Taco Bell he sent me a picture of. That was fucked.
The most heartbreaking bullshit on the fucking planet, dude. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Literally
I-
worst looking burrito ever.
Oh, dude, it is like a crunchy taco. It looks like someone took a crunchy taco, just like put 3-day-old ground beef in it with no lettuce and cheese, put it on the wrapper, wrapped it up, and then punched it like 3 times and threw it in the bag. And that's what it looked like.
The 3-day-old
Right.
burger in it was oddly specific.
Bro, I
Have you had
I
experience
worked at a
with
Papa
3-day-old meat?
Murphy's. I've worked at a Papa Murphy's. I've seen meat go bad and
Okay.
age.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. like
That was
that,
my
yeah.
first job.
When you
and I
start to
was
see hair grow out of it, that's when it gets a
no, it
little
would never
nutty.
get like no way. I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever seen like moldy food in a Papa Murphy's. To be fair,
Okay.
they're pretty
Yeah.
good. They got really fresh ingredients, like all that veggies and shit that gets chopped every day. So
Yeah.
I will say that about them.
So if we're
definitely.
Doubling back on the Five Guys thing, though,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it might be a regional thing because Five Guys started out on the East Coast.
Yeah,
So maybe
Hmm.
because, and I've heard this with other franchises as well, where sometimes a franchise that started out in a certain area is usually much better than if they go like way out somewhere else.
yeah,
So that could be why.
yeah. It's. I'll be honest. We live in Portland. We're very spoiled with good burger places here, so I don't eat that much fast food burgers. Like when I want
Mhm.
fast food, I will generally go to something else besides a burger because we have places here that just make some of the most amazing burgers I've ever had
it's
in my life.
pretty nice. Well, see, that's what
Yeah.
I was gonna ask too. Is like, if we're gonna count Five Guys in this, can I count Killer Burger?
Dude, if we count Killer Burger, hands down Killer Burger for fast
Right.
food. But like,
Yeah,
but
Is that
hold
like
on.
a local chain though?
I think
Does
it's
that
in
not
California.
count though? Okay. Does that not
Actually,
count?
let me fact check. I'm gonna fact check this
Okay,
and see
okay.
what
Yeah,
state
because I've never
Killer
even
Burger
heard
is.
of that.
Yeah. So,
Because
so
I'm assuming we're going to be discussing like brands that are like widely and readily available to most.
That's what I was thinking.
consumers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we can count Killer
Okay.
Burger, honestly.
God damn it. All right. That means I got to think a little more critically here. Garrick looked like he had some grievances with some of these answers, though. What is your pick?
The
Garrick?
Killer
Like-
Burger is only in Oregon. It's only in Oregon, so we
Okay.
can't use
Okay,
that.
so two local.
Okay.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garrick, what is your answer here? Because I got to rethink mine now.
Mine is honestly, and I feel like this is just going to be a personal preference thing. I almost agreed with Devin like immediately. I do fucks with Carl's Jr. pretty hard,
It's
but
pretty good.
dude, I really like butter burgers though, so In-N-Out's gonna have to be it for me.
Man,
But
that's-
In-N-Out is only in like 3 states too. I think especially with Xander being on the
You feel?
East
Oh, you feel
Coast-
like that's not?
Well,
big
I
enough?
did.
Yeah.
I did do training in California, and I took the opportunity to go to In-N-Out. So
And I do feel like 3 states could be argued as qualifying.
Yeah,
I feel like that
and
qualifies.
I will say this. I used to live in Roseville, California.
Okay.
I had an In-N-Out and a Carl's Jr. right next to it.
Okay.
I'm not saying In-N-Out is bad by any means.
Some would argue,
But-
but yes.
I still think Carl's Jr. is better because I love guacamole burgers. Honestly, when it comes to the
I can assure you,
fast
anyone
food-
from Texas is gonna be like, "What a burger! That's it. I'm
Well,
out."
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
But here's
sure.
Yeah.
the thing.
I've
though.
never had
Here's the thing, though.
Whataburger though.
Yeah, I've never
will
had it
say
either,
this.
but I've heard so much about it.
I will
heard
say
it.
this. One thing I wish I could consider because I've heard nothing but great things, but there's a Steak Shack that just opened up in Oregon finally, and I've never had Steak Shack before, but there's one in Beaverton now, or no?
Steak Shack or Shake Shack?
You mean
Shake
Shake
Shack?
Shack?
Shake Shack.
I was gonna say Steak
Shake
Shack.
Shack is good.
Steak
Hold
Shack,
up.
yo, sign me
Oh,
up.
Steak
Let's
Shack.
go.
God damn, so get me there, dude. What's up? What's the...
Words are hard.
No, it's okay.
And
I got me
just-
a fucking
just
prime
finished
rib
the,
sandwich from Steak Shack.
Guys, I just finished that 24 ouncer.
Congratulations.
All right,
Clap,
Peter,
clap,
Devin.
everyone.
Now you
clap,
got-
clap.
now
I
you
You
have a
finished
question.
the
I have a
evening
question
call,
for you
boy?
guys now.
Okay,
I have
here we
another
go.
personal question. It's
Okay.
quick.
Okay.
Should I open the second one?
Yes. What?
Absolutely.
All right. Excuse me for a
Huh?
second. Excuse me for 2
Okay,
seconds.
you do your thing. Let's talk about Garrick here, right? So In-N-Out, okay. I had an In-N-Out and I wasn't crazy impressed by it, but but it was okay. It was okay for what it was. My thing is, I heard that I ordered In-N-Out wrong. Is there a way to be ordering In-N-Out that I'm not knowing about?
Animal style.
Yeah, if you didn't order your shit animal style, you fucked up beyond hard.
Oh,
Okay,
animal
that's
style
the
fries
only-
are great.
Okay.
That's
are
the
good.
only
Okay.
acceptable way to order. Okay, to be fair, if your fries aren't animal style, don't fucking order the fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
their fries are
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
makes
their
sense.
fries are garbage. Their fries are garbage without the
Like,
animal
Some
style.
of the worst.
I will say this though.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
kind of prefer just their bacon cheeseburger over animal style because you can't go wrong with a good bacon cheeseburger.
So
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I got, right? And I ate it and I
Yeah.
was like, this isn't that bad. Like I feel like there's been people
Yeah.
shitting all over In-N-Out. I ate it. I was like, this isn't too bad. It's not the most amazing fucking burger I've had. I would much rather get a bacon cheeseburger from Hardee's/Carl's Jr. But
Yeah.
but then I told people
Yeah.
I got it and I was like, it didn't really taste like mine. It wasn't crazy. They're like, oh, did you get an animal style? I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah. like
It means you go up and you order it like a fucking rhino.
okay, but
I
like,
want a
regardless,
cheeseburger.
though, I'm not saying that In-N-Out is bad, but I still stand by Carl's Jr. being better because they make a good burger and they do some like more like I wouldn't say wackier, but like more
They add
crazier
pizzazz.
options. You know.
So
what I
here's
mean?
the thing.
Pizzazz.
Here's what I was gonna say though. When
Okay.
you're talking about how you were living next door to a Carl's Jr. and an In-N-Out
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah.
If I were in that scenario, I bet you after probably like a month, I'd probably start going to the Carl's Jr. more because of menu variety alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention, sometimes Carl's Jr. has some fire ass
And-
tacos and
Like
burritos.
they're fucking the rodeo. What if the
Oh,
double bacon cheese? The
Western.
whatever the fuck it is.
The
Yep.
Western.
The double Western.
That one.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
like
that
my
one is fire. Yeah.
That's my go-to. My go-to.
but
And
yeah,
they
but-
do a special every once in a while where they do a bison burger, and it's actually
Yeah.
pretty damn
Ooh.
good. And they also have
Ooh.
Impossible Burger options as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Carl's Jr. also has a California burger, which is basically their take on the In-N-Out burger,
Yep.
and it is pretty comparatively good.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, as for a national chain,
Damn, I swayed myself.
yep, Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Hardee's
Yeah.
best fast food burger.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Z-
Let me see,
Xander,
where's
you,
the
you
nearest
have to
Carl's
try
Jr.?
it.
Their
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I
you
want
go.
to see where
fries,
the
the waffle fries at Carl's Jr. is fucking fire.
I'm
dude.
not a fan. I'm not a fan of their waffle fries. The
I love
regular
waffle
fries I'm
fries.
fine with.
Yo,
but
Chick
And they
Fil A
do-
though. Chick Fil A.
Their fries are
Chick-fil-A doesn't have burgers. What?
I
Hey,
know.
but
I'm just
Carl's,
saying. I'm
Carl's
just saying
Jr.
their fries
also
though.
does
If we're talking
sweet
fries.
potato. Carl's Jr. does sweet potato fries too, and I'm a sucker for sweet
Ooh.
potato fries.
Oh yeah, sweet potato fries is pretty good. Yeah. Where's the closest
But
one?
where are you at?
Xander?
Where are you at, Ernell?
I'm trying to get.
I mean, if that's the concept, like I like Carl's Jr. Like I do. I have no issues
Yeah.
with Carl's Jr. But like if I feel like there's a part of this conversation that we're missing. Like, I feel like there's a place that we're forgetting, but I
Next
can't.
food item?
No,
Figure
it's
it
because
out.
we all like Taco Bell. Let's be real. That's why,
Yeah, but that's like its own. That's a different category.
I
right?
know,
That's
I
not
know,
burgers.
but like the second we heard fast food, everybody thought about Taco Bell.
Oh, dude, that Taco Bell was
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not actually a big fan of Chick-fil-A. Xander, like I haven't
I don't
gone
know.
out of my way to go to Chick-fil-A myself because I don't like homophobia. But when I did try it, it was when they opened a new one across the street from the mall here in Portland, or
Mhm.
Clackamas specifically, across the street from Clackamas Town Center, and I was working there as one of the managers for Journeys at Clackamas Town Center. Two other employees came in and said, "Hey, we're giving out one free sandwich to all the employees in the mall." I was like, first off, that's fucking nutty. That is a lot of sandwiches you're giving out for free. Secondly, hit me with that shit, because I'm too overweight to say no to a free sandwich, right? So like, they so they give me the sandwich, I eat it, and I'm like, this is just KFC. It's just a KFC sandwich. What about this am I missing? Where is this hype that I've been catching from everybody? You know?
So, are we about to discuss what the best chicken sandwich is now?
Oh fuck. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's open that can of worms. Let's open that can.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. The nearest. God. This is testing my geography knowledge. What's the state right above Texas? Is that Oklahoma?
I don't know. Another white state? I don't.
What are those states?
Racism is North Texas.
Because they talk like this.
It's probably West Montana.
No, it's Oklahoma. Okay.
Oklahoma.
It's Oklahoma.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
So the nearest Carl's Jr. is Oklahoma.
Jesus Christ.
Look up Hardee's.
Damn.
Hardee's. They're also called Hardee's.
Yeah.
East Coast is
and it's the
East
same
Coast is
menu.
Hardee's. Yeah, same
try
exact menu.
Hardee's. Exact same company and everything. It's just different name.
Yeah.
It actually started out as Hardee's, didn't it?
Yep. Hardee's,
Hardee's
is the original. It's
name.
probably better on the East Coast, honestly.
Probably.
I mean, a lot of things are better on the East Coast. Just saying.
Huh.
Yikes. Yikes. Besides anything that matters, you know what I mean?
Nearest one would be Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Well, okay, how far away is that from
Damn.
you? How far away is that from you? You know what I mean?
Pretty far from. It's far
Well,
from.
here, do you want my fucking zip
It's
code
far
and
from
social
Mass.
security while you're at it?
I mean, your blood type too. I would argue that
Okay.
it wouldn't be much further than like a drive from here to Medford, which people were taking to get in and out here in Oregon.
Yep.
When it first opened,
I did do it. So that's the thing. I did do that.
Right.
I went to Medford
Same.
in and out.
Same.
Yeah. Before I went to, I haven't even gone to the Salem one because I don't care.
Nope.
I have
Nope.
Carl's Jr.
I went to the Medford one because me and my homeboy were driving to San Francisco for a Kill Switch Engage within the Ruin show. Or not within after the burial. And and we hit Medford on our way down there because we think like the Passway all the way down. And we were like, fuck it, let's stop by and try In and Out finally. And we did, and I was like, this is not worth us stopping and being harassed by people.
Yeah.
Vander, what's that look for? What's that look for?
Over 7 hours.
Oh fuck.
I mean, would
Yeah.
I would maybe argue it's worth it.
Hey, when are you gonna come visit? Us over here in the Pacific Northwest.
If we buy you a plane ticket, would you
probably
do
a
it?
year from now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
I would
pandemic.
probably try. I would probably not only the pandemic, but also I'd probably try and plan it around like maybe like an anniversary kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, you're gonna bring
where
Jackie
me-
over here
me
too?
and
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you should do that, and we should definitely take like a couple to a few days together when you do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely.
so I was gonna ask is if me and Devin use the GK fund, right? The good Kraken card, one would say.
The GK Club shit, you know what I'm saying?
I almost want you guys to pay the extra money to get a customized GK card.
that does nothing.
Or
It
no,
does
or no.
nothing.
In all seriousness, we should make some business cards.
Well, okay, but here's the deal. Me and Devin will have good Kraken business card, like a company card. Like we will have that. So my question is, if we bought you a plane ticket to come here and just Kraken it up, like you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like
It is for business. It is for business.
Mhm.
It is a business trip.
yes.
official.
I have. We are planning something around our 1 year.
Yes.
We've been talking about it,
Yes.
so we'll go off of that. But
Like
This-
Garrett.
Or who knows if
Yeah,
Kraken
we
goes
have-
east?
I mean, no,
maybe,
I'm just saying,
you know.
this cool.
You
This
want a
cool
lobster
thing,
roll?
Hey,
can get you a lobster roll.
I've had lobster rolls. I've toured out there on the
Actually,
East Coast
hold on.
there,
I
sir.
have an important question I need to ask. Actually, one quick question, one important question. Right. First off, Garrick, what do we have to do to get you back up here for a visit? You know what I mean? Like,
set a date.
Okay.
My man said when and where.
Well, so
I
Garrick,
will be there.
so Garrick used to
Since
live
I'm
here,
outside.
right? Like all the
Yeah,
three of
right.
us used to be in a band together. So it's like
Mhm.
we have that. Garrick used to be here, and Garrick is no longer here because Garrick does not want to be here.
Did you just
So,
call
like,
him Derek?
I was
I'm
thinking
gonna let
Garrick.
that. We're gonna let that
You're a
slide.
leak
No,
my
no,
balls,
listen,
sir.
listen. I was trying to say Garrick does not, and it just came out as Derek.
I get
Garrick-
it, but you
Garrick-
still said Derek.
I know you're.
It's mental dyslexia. It's
I know.
Mhm. Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever noticed this ever. But Ernell and I like to just hound each other for shit constantly.
yeah.
What?
No,
Yeah.
no.
You'd be surprised.
No.
You'd be surprised.
You,
Yeah.
you know the best
That's
part.
crazy. I never
about-
would have. I did.
The best part about all of us being in a band together is none of us had beards back then.
Yeah. None of us.
Oh, no, those are dark times.
None of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have a beard, but I had a really bad chin strap thing going on. That was. Yeah. Those are the
We
bad
all
days.
had like shoulder length hair.
Well, I had my mullet hawk, so like,
Yeah.
that doesn't.
But it
count.
went
Like,
down
I had,
to your shoulder.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
went
yeah.
down to your shoulder.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
Garrick
That-
and I, we were emo boys. We were hair straightener boys.
Now here's the deal, though.
I remember
This-
that.
This
I
goes
remember
even
that.
deeper. This is a deep cut, right? I had my mullet hawk that Garrick's mom cut for me originally.
I remember
Damn.
This goes deep. This goes way deep, boys. Okay, so now my second question, more important question here before we move on to our next tiered question. Xander, is it a
Yes.
Taylor ham or is it a pork roll?
So I know a lot of folks from Jersey.
Okay.
It's primarily a Jersey thing, and
Yes, yes.
I have heard most of the time pork roll.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's a term I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Because I've heard both, and I've heard that it actually is like a touchy subject in Jersey, where like people are
Yeah.
legitimately split, but like
It's
we'll
a
actually
pork
get
roll.
well, they will actually get into
Taylor
like
ham.
legitimate
It's
arguments.
pork roll.
They will get into legitimate.
ham. So no, I've heard about this discussion too, and it's funny because my wife is from where she was born in Jersey.
Jersey
so
just
I've
got
had some-
colder and anyways.
Oh,
And I've had a couple
shit.
of conversations with her father about this, and it's like Jersey is very split. Like and like the way they really like tell people who are not from Jersey, like North Jersey or South Jersey. That's like that's
Okay.
that's how it's split. So I think it might have something to do with that. I haven't really built up the rapport with her father just yet to get to the Taylor ham or pork roll.
Wait, you guys are
debate.
married and you haven't built up that rapport?
Who wants to? You know what I mean? Who wants to build the rapport with the father?
I'm very introverted, if you haven't noticed.
No. Here's the deal, Devin. Here's the deal. Okay, this is proof that you're not married. No married man in their right mind would want to build the relationship with the father-in-law. It's the mother-in-law you want to go after. Okay, that's
Can
the
I
one
say
you're
this?
trying to impress.
Can I say this real
what?
quick?
What?
Which our mother-in-law lives with us. so,
I get drunk with my girlfriend's parents. Like I hang out with them, so it's like
I'm not saying parent.
So
I'm not saying
you're
you
under
shouldn't
the impression
have
that all parents are cool.
no,
even more
I know
so.
they're not because that was a big reason why I broke up with my last ex.
Well,
to tell you
here's the deal, though.
truth.
You're also under the impression that I think that I'm saying you shouldn't have any relationship with any of your parent-in-laws. I'm saying
No, I didn't think that at all.
okay, the mother-in-law is the directive. As the dude, you build the relation with the mother-in-law, okay? Because that's how you get the good ends. Because she's gonna go to her daughter if they have a good relationship, obviously. She's gonna go to her daughter and be like, "Oh, I like that one. That's a good one." Ha ha ha. I'd
Want to know something
anyways.
tight? Want to know something tight? Her mom's favorite video game series is Silent Hill, and her dad's favorite video game series is Assassin's Creed.
Does her mom have OnlyFans? Okay, so we're gonna move on to our
Oh
second.
my I'm just saying. They're down with the motherfucking sickness, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Oh,
Yep,
oh,
yep.
yeah, exactly.
Quick note on that. I had a melodic hardcore band that opened a show one time with just the first like minute and a half of that song.
I was
Like,
praying. I was praying you were not gonna say you opened for fucking Disturbed.
No.
You
But
son
it was
of
a
bitch.
chin
Oh,
up.
I
It
opened
was,
for Disturbed.
it was that
What are
that
you
Chin
doing
Up
with
Rocky. It was that Chin Up Rocky full length release show with the home
Oh,
team.
Yeah,
With
that's
the
right.
home team,
That's right.
actually.
I was there for
Xander.
that.
Oh,
One.
sick.
I was there. I
Yeah.
was there for that one. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one. Okay, boys.
That show was fun as fuck.
Our second tier. Okay, we have two more questions here. We can either talk cryptids or pandemic memories.
Pandemic memories.
Pandemic memories.
Yeah.
All right. All in agreement. Say aye. Aye, let's do it. Okay, cool. This comes from Dylan Anderson. Dylan asks, it's been really easy to be negative about the pandemic, but what are your guys' favorite memories over the past almost 2 years? Let's start.
Give me a
I
second.
got two. I got
Go,
two. of
Xander.
them.
Okay, Xander, do it. Hit us.
So one, so it is known that I am active duty Coast Guard. But when quarantine happened, we're working from home, or
Quarantine?
we're just we're at home. We're at home. We can't go out. So they relaxed the regulations on haircuts, and I was sporting the samurai ponytail.
Shit, this is great.
Dude, I was so ecstatic. It was the first time in like 4.5 years that I was able to actually like grow out my hair, grow out my non-existent facial hair.
Are there pictures?
Yeah, I think there is. You know what? I actually
Yo.
made a photo. I made a
Those people
photo
make
of
their way to
mine
Twitter, I think.
into a merch design.
Did you really? Send it.
Here's the deal, Xander.
Oh,
if you could slack that to assets for me really quick.
Assets.
To assets. Slack it to assets for me. I'm going to get this up here for us to take a pretty little. I mean,
Let me see here.
take a nice little.
It might take a hot minute. I have a lot of files.
That's fine. In the meantime,
I might actually have to pull it from Instagram.
Okay, that's fine. You can just hit me with your Instagram link.
We'll circle
On
back.
PC. Garrick or Devin, do you
Okay.
guys in the meantime, while we're kind of dealing with it, going over this? Well, Devin, go ahead.
Yes.
What memory do you got?
All right. So just to go off of you being able to grow your hair out during the pandemic, my hair was growing out because I wasn't able to see my barber because obvious reasons, and my hair
Right.
was getting really long. And one day when I was sitting there drunk playing DayZ because there was nothing else to do because I wasn't doing shit for 4 months, I went into my bathroom and I grabbed my beard trimmer
That
and I
sounds
decided
dirty.
to give myself a mullet. So I cut my own hair
Oh
and gave
my
myself a
God.
mullet, and it actually looked tight. It was actually sick. I liked it a lot.
It actually looked tight as opposed to actually not looking tight, or like.
Yeah, no, it was a good look. I would have a mullet right now if it wasn't for my job. You know what I mean? Because I do a
Okay.
lot of sales and like physical labor, and it would just be hot. But like,
For sure.
if it wasn't for that, I would do that haircut. Honestly, I would rock the scene kid mullet. I would do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I had mine
Yeah.
for so long. I eventually let mine just grow out into just long hair,
Mhm.
but that's
Mhm.
it kind of half counts.
But my favorite memory though is during the pandemic.
Oh wait, did you want me to send those in Slack?
If you
The links. Yeah, that way you don't mess up the Discord.
yeah.
So my favorite memory is I joined a band called Grudge Match, and we recorded 2 music videos in the same night. and it was really fucking fun. We went out into the woods to this like abandoned like double wide like out in the middle of this field where like a house burned down right next to it and all this stuff. So we did a music video outside and then we did a music video inside all in the same day. So we did 2 videos and we had to wheel to get out to it. So my drummer had his a Ford Ranger at the time and I had a Pathfinder at the time. So we wheeled out there and did a bunch of dumb like redneck kid shit.
Hell yeah.
And
Okay.
and,
Yeah.
we went to Little Caesars in Sandy right before we got out there. So we went out there with like 4 pepperoni pizzas, and I brought 2 30 racks of Coors Light with me. And like
30
us and our
racks.
friends, we got drunk as shit. And after the first music video, I got really sick from getting really drunk recording this video.
Okay.
And I
okay.
threw up all over the place, and I went and slept in my car for like an hour. And then I got back up and just like got my second wind and went back to party mode and recorded another music video. And then I was fine.
That is the messiest shit I have ever heard.
But it was so much fun because like we were all cooped
Lot
up
to
forever.
unpack.
You know what I mean? We were all cooped up, and that was like my release that whole night. I'm not gonna lie. After being like locked inside
sure.
for like 8 months, that was like my release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was cathartic and it was fun and it was nostalgic at the same time because I don't do shit like that normally. It kind of reminded me of being a dumb kid in high school, you know? So
fair.
it was just a
Okay.
lot of fun. So and the videos turned out really good. So yeah.
Okay, I see you. Garrett, what did you have?
Dude, mine's really corny, but I'm gonna let it be corny, and that's okay.
Okay,
Dude, I
that's
think my
okay.
favorite just overall pandemic memory was like the good month and a half. I just remember just day in, day out, sitting down, just chilling on the couch with my wife, playing fucking Animal Crossing and watching One Tree Hill. Like, no joke.
I
Like,
mean,
that
Yeah.
shit was the best.
you have wife time. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like that partnership. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, it was the tightest.
You
I
had
was
me in the
just with
first
no
half,
other
and then you mentioned Animal
obligations.
Crossing.
No, dude, it
Hey,
was
Xander,
tight.
Xander,
Loved it, man.
you're on my right. Look to your left. I or you're right. You're right. Boom.
I mean,
yeah,
not quite, but sure.
perfectly executed.
it's probably completely different on the recording.
It is.
Nailed it.
It
Doesn't
is.
matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
y'all,
matter.
y'all totally
Doesn't
fucked that
matter.
up, but that's fine. Go deeper though, Garrick. Like you just watching One Tree Hill with the Boo Boo. That's kind of like your ode to the pandemic.
Dude, yeah, dude, that really was like pretty much it. Like, we just spent a lot of time watching like Netflix. It was just kind of nice because my wife is a very very busy lady, and she's super needed at work, and she's important at work. So like, I don't necessarily get a ton of FaceTime with her. So when everybody, like, when they shut down all the schools and she started working from home, like, we just got a lot more FaceTime, and I was just like, this is pretty rad. And then I'm pretty sure she was fucking sick of me at the end of it. She's like, all right, I'm ready to go back to work. But I had a good time.
I don't blame her. I too
Like,
get
work
I
opens
get
back
my
up.
shit sometimes.
yeah. I
Just
get
imagine work opens back up, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna miss you. You're like, I can't wait to get back to work.
She's like, I'll miss you too, babe.
he's just sitting there like,
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
that's how I was too.
Okay, so you slacked that to me, Xander.
Yeah.
Take a look. All right, so it's in assets. Devin, did you do anything pandemic memory worthy outside of like show stuff? Was that kind of like the highlight for you, really, or like?
Well, it was really nice actually, like having a lot of time hanging out with my dog, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's nothing compared to being able to hang out with your wife, but like I've always worked full time and I've always had crazy schedules from like playing shows, touring, being in multiple bands, working full time all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was really nice having like a rebonding experience with an animal I've already had for like 7 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I mean, he's sleeping right there. You know, he's
Yeah.
right back there. You know,
Dude,
I'll ask
fucking
this:
bedtime
but
Did you
yeah.
guys learn anything new during the pandemic, or like during quarantine? That
absolutely,
first.
absolutely.
Yeah, well, okay.
Uh,
Before we go into that, real quick, I have that set up here. All right, so
God.
okay, so you guys, if you guys want to look at it here, we have here. I'm gonna turn off our. Not. It's the wrong one. That is not the show we're doing right now. Okay, so you guys can find that in assets there, and I want to talk about how beautiful Xander looks with this haircut. Can we talk about this?
oh
Talk
shit!
about this, like Xander. Why are you like the baby? You know what I'm saying? Like
When's your Gentcore metalcore EP coming out?
right,
2025.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm doing like a deep cut here on Xander.
When are you
so-
selling me tickets to go open up for Fit for a King?
I'll have to talk to Ryan about that.
Oh, I love. Okay, so Xander, you sent that shirt, right? So that was
Yeah.
okay. That's hype though. It's kind of hype, right? So like,
I was just so stoked that I could grow my hair out.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't blame you, man.
how old was this though? 'Cause I'm going through your Instagram right now, right? And
It
This
should
was-
have a date on it, right?
oh yeah,
Let me see here.
I didn't see. It's too late. It's too late to go
Yeah,
back. It's too
April
late to go
20th, 2020.
2020. Okay, because I am going. You got a big old Instagram. I got okay.
Lots of content. Lots of content.
Your cosplay there is
At
delightful.
itsxndr.tv on Instagram.
There you go.
Follow me.
Yep, follow him. There you go. Shout it out. Shout it out. Anyways, yeah. No, I think we got the point. We'll run over that another time. But that, yeah, Xander, I can see what you're going for here. Okay, and I kind of want you to do it again. I kind of
I want to do it again too.
Yeah, like I kind of need you to do it again. I kind of want to tell you that if you don't, I will find you.
What are you gonna do when you find him, huh? You gonna give him a hug?
Listen, I talked about my I talked
Handshake and
about
a forehead kiss.
fleshlights
All the
within
above.
5 minutes of the show starting. You don't want to test me.
That's
okay?
That's true. Let's
So-
move
Yeah, let's not
past
rock that boat.
Devin, you had
Yeah,
something
but
you were
wait,
gonna ask
did you
before
guys? I was gonna say, did you guys learn anything?
Oh, that's what it was. It was Xander.
during-
It was Xander. That's
No.
right. Well, okay. Do you guys want me to go over my memory for pandemic? It's really easy. It's
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
cheesy
do.
too, but
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you
it-
remember?
okay. So me and my partner Aaron are in a long distance relationship. Aaron lives in Sacramento, Roseville to be specific.
Where I used to live.
And yeah, I know, right? No wonder you live here. No. It's not that bad of a place. Aaron, yeah. Aaron's issues with Roseville are much deeper than just it's sucking. I can promise you that. But because of such, we have to plan our visits once every like 3 to 4 months. For like a whole weekend that, you know, I fly Aaron here to hang out for a weekend. We hang out, we eat Portland food. As Devin was saying earlier, Portland's notorious for the dank food that we have here. So we just invest an entire weekend to just like binging movies and like eating food and just planning an entire weekend of just fun shit. And we did that twice over the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, we basically just locked ourselves in our hotel and just ordered food and watched movies and watched TV. I burned. Here's the proudest of my moments of this entire pandemic, okay? I got my partner who was insistent that they did not want to watch the MCU stuff. I got Aaron hooked on MCU this pandemic and is now officially
yeah.
all the way caught the fuck up. I was just so goddamn proud of myself for just making them do that. And I was like, we're doing this, babe. We're fucking doing this. And you will not say no. And it worked beautifully. It fucking worked beautifully. Now, as far as like things that we learned, do you guys have anything? I have to think about it for a second. I don't think I have.
Devin immediately he jumped up.
I learned how to do a lot of shit. I learned how to build a computer. I learned how to record music by myself, and I learned how to stream.
There you go.
Yeah, I
So-
guess I could ride that too. I learned how to stream technically like from using an OBS of some sort, you know, and learn how to do that. A lot of what I learned this year was about relearning for me, because when we started doing Good Kraken, I had to give myself a like 1 week crash course on video editing, Photoshop shit that I have not used in so long. And so I had to give myself just a fat, just like 1 weekend investment of just learning how to do everything so I can make the layouts and all this other shit on my own, so I wouldn't have to outsource it right away. Because before I jumped Devin into this, I was just handling all of it on my fucking self. And I was like, okay, so I gotta fucking figure out how to do all this stuff. And so I learned a lot of stuff about Premiere Pro, updates on Photoshop, because prior to using like Photoshop Cloud, like, or Adobe Cloud, I was still on like CS6. Like,
Oh man,
dude, like there's so many updates that I just was so like out of the loop on, really. There's like new stuff though. Eric, do you have anything?
Dude, no. If anything, I think I got dumber over the pandemic.
Oh my god, I can relate with you on that in some ways.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't think I watched a lot of YouTube videos, man. I know a lot of shit about fucking SCPs now. That's what I learned over the pandemic.
hey, that's something. You learn something. No, the reason I brought that up was because I remember seeing everyone like, oh, you know what? I'm locked in my house. I'm gonna learn how to make sourdough bread. Like that was like the big thing that I kept seeing.
Okay.
Like, everyone was trying to learn how to make sourdough bread, and I was like, you know what? I'll do you one better. I'm gonna learn how to make kimchi.
Oh, you made kimchi.
Yeah,
Dude, that's a process.
I learned how to make my own kimchi.
That's
It
a
was
process.
so good, dude. The worst part is waiting.
I was gonna
Because
say,
you can
how
still
long,
eat it.
how long did you let it ferment for?
The longest I've let it ferment was about a week.
Okay.
I'm very impatient.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
I
a
was
very
gonna say
impatient person.
that's not quite peak
but like
kimchi.
I would like set some aside and like eat it right then and there, and then I'd let the other one like sit on top of my fridge like in a jar. And I'd like burp it once a day and stuff like that. But like I'm like just walking past it, and like there would be moments where I'm literally just staring at it, just like, are you ready?
Have you guys had kimchi, Devin and Garrett? Have you guys had it?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely.
No, I don't think I have.
So my favorite burger spot in Portland, they do Asian inspired.
Is this PDX sliders? Is it?
Yes, they do Asian inspired burgers, and they'll put kimchi on them, and it's delicious. It's so
Garrett,
good.
do you know what kimchi is? Like, do you know of it?
I don't. No, I don't think so. I was trying to think about it as you were talking about it. I was like, no, I don't know what it is.
So kimchi is a Korean delicacy, right? I guess one could say. It is fermented cabbage that is pickled in like hot chili sauces. That's sort of a broad general way of explaining it. But yeah, it's hot pickled cabbage, basically.
And it's so fucking good.
And it is way fucking good. It's very good in ramen. Kimchi with raw. Oh my
actually, yeah.
Oh my
Can
God,
I ask you guys a quick off-topic subject real quick?
Yeah, we still got a little bit of time. Go for it. Go.
What is your guys' favorite frozen pizza?
You are on this weird food train tonight, and it's fucking killing me.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry right now, and here's the thing: I have some things in my freezer, and that's what I'm thinking about eating after this.
Are you fishing for us to say Totino's party pizza? Is that what it is?
No. I wholeheartedly want to know.
He's like, please say DiGiorno. Please say DiGiorno.
If anyone says DiGiorno, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna whoop.
Okay, hold on. Could you re-ask the question? I need to make sure that I like know the details here. Okay.
What is your favorite frozen pizza that you would buy at the grocery store?
You guys are probably gonna hate me for this, maybe, but I'm going with just the simple $1.25 Tostino's pizza.
Yeah, the party ones.
Just a little personal
Yeah.
square.
Rectangle ones.
Yeah.
Those are great. Those
That
are
was gonna
great.
be my fucking go-to, man.
Like,
That's fine.
listen,
literally,
all
like,
four of us are musicians, and I feel like these pizzas were made for musicians because it requires
yeah.
Absolutely.
two very
For sure.
important things that musicians need: simplicity, and 2, sriracha.
Yes.
Hey, fucking mend of
And
that.
sometimes you
brother.
turn it into a
Let's go.
sandwich.
Yes, because I don't think there's any combination that the great old ones have ever given us that is arguably better than Tostino's party pizza and sriracha over the fucking top of them. Like, do we have a disagreement here? Is anyone anyone argue this with me? Because I feel like this is the Lord's gift to man. Was this fucking combo?
As much as I love those pizzas, there is one that is better.
I have 2 that are potentially, but it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have ever had them.
I'm looking up this pizza right now. I forgot the name of it, but I remember like what the box looks like because I've had it a few times.
While you do that, I'm going to have us go through our honorable mentions choices here and have you guys pick. Okay, so the ones that we did not pick was Glitch in the Matrix and Cryptids. Last official
I'm
question.
thinking Matrix.
Garrick?
Cryptids.
Cryptids. Okay, Devin, you are our tiebreaker, my friend. We doing Cryptids or Glitches in the Matrix?
Glitches in the Matrix.
All right. Sounds good, my man. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Let's fucking go. Okay, so we have this question coming in from who was it? I got it. Why are you not working? We work. Okay, thank you. This comes from Jordan Mitchell, and Jordan asks, "Do any of you have any quote unquote glitch in the Matrix type of stories?" Devin was very fast.
No. This isn't for the Matrix.
Oh,
This
he's
is
still
that,
on pizza.
pizza.
He's still.
Yeah. I found it. It's called
Okay.
the Screamin' Sicilian. It's
I've
the
had
one
that
that.
one.
Okay.
It's the one
It's
that
in
you
like
get
a
the
brown.
Yeah, it's very cardboard, and it has the
Yeah.
little the pop out mustache you can put on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Garrick, aren't you some kind of Sicilian or some shit like that?
Yeah, dude, I'm Italian as fuck.
That's what I was gonna
Dude,
say.
this-
Aren't you the kind of Italian that like typically have like red hair? Isn't that kind of like
Red hair, red skin, like literally from Sicily.
all right?
Well,
There we go.
But yeah, that Screamin' Sicilian, that is actually a fire frozen pizza. It comes out really good.
So Devin, I need you to catch this pitch I'm about to give you. Right, you might need to drop the Screamin' Polynesian part here and give Screamin' Sicilian to Garrick, because I feel like this is a moment in which Garrick just inadvertently gotten his name.
So, are you the flying Hawaiian then?
I'll
now?
take it. I'll take it. No. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, it's
the
already
other-
taken. It's already-
I can think of something better. I'll get there.
Screamin' Polynesian is good though.
It
It
is.
is.
Because
I want to make that a
am.
fucking chicken sandwich. I want to make that a spicy but sweet chicken sandwich.
Joke's on you.
Xander?
I am. You know what I mean? I am. A
I will
chicken
eat-
sandwich.
I will eat that chicken sandwich.
This
I will
spicy
eat
sweet
it.
snack.
I will eat that shit. All right.
I will eat that shit. Is the quote of the night. I love
You guys
this.
want us? I
will
gotta
eat
use
it.
the restroom anyway. I can leave you guys and you can do your thing real quick. I gotta.
All right. Go
Actually,
take a
you gotta go.
Xander.
Go
We'll
take
see you-
yeah,
a
we'll see you in a
Xander. We'll
second.
start on this glitch in the
All right,
Matrix
all
stuff.
right.
Okay, so
All
Devin,
right, so-
you looked like you were on this. So
Glitch in the Matrix.
yes,
Oof. So I like the concept of this topic, but I'm still like thinking about this a lot because I'm trying to think. Like, what are we talking about? Like our own personal experiences of glitches in the Matrix,
Yes,
or are we
yes,
talking
yes,
about
yes.
events at hand?
no, our
know.
own personal experiences, which we were like, "What in the fuck am I looking at right now?" Right? Which actually, I can give an example right off the top of my head.
Yeah,
This
let's
is
go
just-
with it.
Dude,
A
go.
couple weeks ago, okay, I was working, and as for the people at home, my day job is a FedEx ground driver. I do a big old bulk route. I deliver a lot of fucking packages every single day. And I was stopping by 7-Eleven to get my daily bottle of water because I like to stay hydrated. Anyways, that's passive aggressive to you audience. Make sure you drink your fucking water. Got my water, and I was driving through the parking lot around the building. Oh, Xander's gonna love this. Xander's gonna love this, right? So I was driving around the building after I stopped by 7-Eleven, got my water. I'm driving, and there's a little Tesla that is going opposite of me in this parking lot. And as, you know, a dude in a huge fucking freight truck is going to do, I'm looking into the car to see who is behind the steering wheel, right? My glitch in the Matrix was looking into this car and seeing that this car had a man dressed entirely in a clown costume. Entirely. Makeup, hair, and everything was 100% clown. And in the passenger seat was a full-size Halloween skeleton buckled in. And I was on the phone.
HOV lane, bro.
I think I was on the phone with either Devin or Chase. It was one of the two. And I literally out loud said, "What in the fuck was this?"
I remember this. This wasn't that long ago.
No, it was like 2.5, 3 weeks ago at the latest. Yeah. This was I was on the phone. I'm pretty sure it was you, but I out loud said, "What in the fuck am I looking at right now?"
That's true.
What in the shit, dude? And now, granted, Portland is the fucking arguably this epicenter of glitches in the Matrix, and like Portland and Florida, the entirety of Florida. It's just it's historically glitches in the Matrix. You know what I mean? So with that said, I think that would be a good example of some weird fucking thing. Do you guys have any like off the bat that you can think of that is like, oh yikes?
I'm digging right now.
I like the concept. It's super tough.
Yeah.
Like,
I've had lots of just plain old weird moments and weird encounters, but never like what I would consider a glitch in the Matrix. Probably the closest thing would be back when I was in the band One City Sleep. We played Ice Jam in Baltimore.
Okay.
And I remember we were just outside. Funnily enough, we were actually smoking a cigarette with our old history teacher that was actually at the show. Super cool. Shout out to Mr. Dutrow. Yeah, we were just out there smoking a cigarette with him, and all of a sudden we look out, and this guy is just punching the air. He's just like full on just
as one will do. As one will do, yeah.
But as he's walking down the sidewalk, he's just like I'm like, he didn't have headphones in or anything. I mean, kind of stereotypical Baltimore. I mean, kind of like you have some wild people in Baltimore. But I was just like, we literally just stopped mid conversation. We're like, the fucking guy
was the glitch
in the air?
Was the glitch in the Matrix that that should have been you? That it's usually you that's doing that? Is that
yeah, but at least I have headphones in. You know, I mean,
for sure.
You know,
because I know that I've seen Devin doing that before. You know, Devin will do it in full boxer uniform though. Actually, you know, out in the streets, just I am the tiger.
I don't know what this man is talking about, to tell you the truth.
Garrick,
you can see it in his eyes right now. He's just
that's the oh wow. You guys,
I'm having a hard time. I'm like trying to think about a memory. I shouldn't have drank 2 cans of 24 ounce.
Listen, that was on you.
For this question.
We warned you. We warned you. You shouldn't drink that other one.
Shit. You didn't warn me shit. I asked if I should drink it, and y'all were like, "Yeah."
I was talking about.
Garrick, do you have one? Do you think?
I feel like the closest thing I'm gonna have is just gonna be like, I don't know. It's not necessarily a glitch in the Matrix. It's just kind of some weird ass Portland shit. Like,
Okay, give
and the
us
thing
one.
is,
Give us
I'm
one.
pretty sure I was with David at the time when this happened. We
okay,
were driving through Portland on our way to, I believe, to John's house to go to band practice.
Okay.
And we were getting ready to like cross the bridge to go to Beaverton, and we're pulling through downtown, and just fucking on our left was just two dudes in prom dresses on a tandem bicycle, just on their merry old fucking way, dude.
That
Like,
sounds
had it
solid.
was just some,
Yeah.
it was just some weird Portland shit.
Like I said, I feel like Portland's sort of the epicenter of like glitches in our reality. Like,
See, the thing is, I'm so desensitized, so I'm trying to think of something that is like, like
Devin's
he's thinking back
out
into
there.
all the weird encounters. Like, no, I would have done that too. You
No, it's just like, dude, I've literally seen hundreds of people.
bicycle? Yeah,
I've literally seen hundreds of people naked riding bicycles go in front of my house before.
That's
You know
a
what I
thing in
mean?
Portland.
Like,
I've seen that.
on a regular basis.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I've seen that, but it was in Key West.
And like,
Yeah.
I've also seen, a guy light himself on fire one time at Pioneer Square.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a
You
thing.
know?
Yeah. Yeah, there's
I guess if I was gonna say about weirdest thing ever is probably witnessing that just randomly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that is one of the weirdest things I've probably ever seen.
That's
Sad too.
That's a good
But
point.
yes.
I mean, like obviously there's the perpetual glitch that we have in Portland where it's the dude on the unicycle playing a bagpipe with the Darth Vader helmet on.
He follows me on Instagram.
I hate you so much. I don't think I've ever been so jealous of something with you ever. Like seriously.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's amazing. He does all the Star Wars costumes and plays Star Wars music on bagpipes.
Dude,
That guy's awesome.
We went out and had a
like
drink
does
one night.
like
It's
pop
great.
culture shit. No, nothing like that. Just I shared his shit a lot, but like back in the day. You know what I mean?
I feel like Devin has like a wild like hangover story with this guy, and he's just not telling us.
No,
It's
that's
like
not with him.
Like
I
Devin
woke up and
absolutely.
one of the pipes was just right up there, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
that, oh no. Xander, did you give us a glitch? Did you?
And just the dude punching the air. That was the closest thing I could think of.
That's right. And smoking a cigarette with your history teacher.
I mean, hey, you know what?
You know,
he was dope. He was a cool guy.
That is the luckiest you could have ever had possibly been. Ever.
I will say that have you guys had any like paranormal encounters?
Okay, we're gonna have to do this one off camera.
Episode,
Yeah,
bro.
this is a whole lot because me and Devin, another weird moment because me and Devin just spent a good
I'm
hour
trying
and a
not to
half.
have that conversation right now, though. I'm not trying to put any
we
bad
might-
energy in the
We
room.
might want to have to like table this one for next week. Yeah,
all I
this-
can say is I literally had an experience like this last weekend.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we'll table this for now. We'll touch on this next time that we're together for
Ooh,
Shipwreck
let's go.
Show. You know,
Content
it's gonna
for
be
next
the
week.
good
Let's
time
go.
because this was the Shipwreck Show, my friends, and thank you for coming in. We don't really have like an outro or anything. This was a bonus episode for all of you guys. We're kind of testing the waters. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. I'll just own it. I'll just
Absolutely intended.
Shipwreck Show.
We are testing the waters.
Review.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're
We are testing the waters here at the Shipwreck Show, and we are crashing all over the place.
all over the fucking place this entire time. Anyways, yeah, review, subscribe, Apple Podcast, YouTube, all the good shit. If you
In Polynesian.
you're just saying things, applesauce. You just
Albuquerque.
Truly with the truly.
Oh my god. Anyways, if you liked this bonus episode of the Shipwreck Show, please let us know in the comments. Rate, review, follow, subscribe, all the good juicy stuff. And if you enjoy it enough people enjoy this bullshit that we just called a show for the past hour and a half, we'll make it fucking happen again for you guys. But until next time, be good, to each other. Ooh.
Ooh.